Hi everyone, it's Hidech. We have a very great news today, and first I'm going to be talking about these two great books in Japanese. So these are two Endgame technique books by Takashi Kaneko. This one is Ending Attack Techniques 200, and this is Storming the Mino Castle 200. And Mr. Kaneko, he's a very famous and very strong player, an amateur player. He's very famous with his very good way of writing books, organizing, categorizing the techniques in very easy to understand way. And these two books are really, really famous and loved by so many Japanese players. Almost all strong players in Japan have studied shogi with these books. Yeah, even professional players, they really recommend these books. So the great news is that these going to be translated into English. And actually the first one is now printed. This one is actually translated by me, and the second book is coming later, translated by Richard Sams, who is a professional translator from England. And maybe you will know his name as the translator of Mr. Tanigawa's Endgame book, Lightning Speed Endgame Techniques, which is published on the internet. So, now let's take a look at this book. So, what is great about this? First of all, you see the recommendations by professional players. So, you see great names here. Habu, Moriuchi, Sato, Tanigawa, and Watanabe. They all recommend not only this English, but actually this is the recommendation for the Japanese original books. So let's take a look at the first example. So this book basically deals with Brinkmate problems. So the first problem is very basic. I think you all know the solution of this problem. So to make a Brinkmate, you should drop the silver to 2c. And that's Brinkmate. White goat can, for example, defend by dropping a gold to 3-2. And what you do is you sacrifice the knight on 3-3, and that's checkmate. Yeah. And you will see the explanation of that problem, like right here. So, what is special about this book? Other books also covers this kind of basic strategy. Well, the great thing is many of these basic types of Brinkmates are well categorized in these books, and they go further to advanced problems. So let's take a look at this one. This you can see this. It says advanced. Why don't you try this problem? So well, actually, I know the solution. To make a Brinkmate, you drop a rook to 2-4. King runs to 1c, 1-3, and you make a marvelous silver sacrifice on 3-2, and that's a Brinkmate. So what about this one? Well, this is rather cool. You drop the rook to a2, gold takes, and instead of just taking with the pawn, you drop the bishop on 7-1, and that's Brinkmate. So you can also learn this kind of incredible techniques, well explained by Mr. Kaneko. So this book contains a series of secret weapons that have been open to only Japanese players so far, but now it's open to English-speaking players. So it's clearly a must-have book. Yeah. Why don't we take a look at the final page, which is about the author. So I'm going to read this. So Takashi Kaneko was born in Tokyo in December 1961. He won the Yomiuri Japan #1 Amateur Championship in 1981 while student at the University of Tokyo, and was subsequently active as an amateur player, winning the Amateur Ryu-O Championship in 1989 and finishing second place in the Asahi Amateur Meijin Championship. Wow. And here, establishing a reputation for the outstanding organizational ability he developed as a scientific researcher. His first book, Ending Attack Techniques 168, has long been essential reading for shogi fans. Yeah, so you can see how his series of Ending Attack books are loved by Japanese people. So, where you can buy this? Of course, at Nekomado. So, http shop.nekomado.com, and you can buy it right now. So, I hope you will enjoy this book, and see you next time. Goodbye.